tonight's matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Movement here from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So USC's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, when you talk about this offense, your eye goes right away to this wide receiver who really is a generational talent.
Well, he's just a difference maker. Anytime you can get him matched up one-on-one, you're going to try to get him the football as often as you can and see how many touchdowns he can put up on the board.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Spins away from defenders. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. To the air, it's Mayava. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Here's the handoff. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Pass not complete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Outlier. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
By the receiver. Gain of 33 on the play. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Illinois has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. 'Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Mayava. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up a 1st down.
Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
To throw, it's Outlier. The sure hands, it's Dixon. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. What a move, and he's free. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
The Illini line up now 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Breaks free.
Well, this is why the offense coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Jordan.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw it again. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Go back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Brought down at the 45. First down for the offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
By the tight end. A pickup of 8. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it and tackled there by the defense.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense in a split backfield now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Maeva. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. Looks to the left, pass caught. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Number 9 with the grab and the score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT gives them a 7-6 lead.
That makes the score USC 7, Illinois 6.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion at the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Crosses the 35. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Outlier. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He finds his man. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at 7.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Illinois lines up first and goal now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Looking for a receiver. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards down.
Touchdown, Illinois, to put them on top now.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. To throw, it's Outlier. And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Back to pass. It's Outlier. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's 4th down and 4 as he try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. This offense is still clicking.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Illinois 41, USA 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Running back grabs it on a screen. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the handoff towards the right tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. To throw, it's Maeva. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play, Kurt?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive and choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the USC offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Lane. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass, it's Maeva. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to throw yet again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Looking downfield, it's Maeva. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but broken tackle produces a solid gain there. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Same tailback, another carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.